From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a last-minute attempt to stop a TikTok ban in the US has failed. The Supreme Court's rejected an appeal and the app's ban will go ahead this weekend. Justices ruled that the law passed by Congress, asking the app's Chinese owner to sell its stake or face a US ban, did not violate free speech rights. The BBC's Nomer Iqbal says both Democrats and Republicans believe TikTok is a national security risk as it's Chinese-owned.
There are fears that China could use it to spy on Americans. There's no evidence of that, but there is evidence of the other concern, which is that it's spreading Chinese propaganda.
The White House says it will leave enforcement to the Trump administration. Incoming US President Donald Trump has taken a phone call with Chinese President Xi Jinping days before his White House return. The pair discussed issues including TikTok, trade and Taiwan as Trump takes office again, promising tariffs that could increase tensions between the two countries. Both leaders have been upbeat about the call, with Trump calling it a very good one, and his Chinese counterpart saying both hoped for a positive start to US-China relations. More than 170,000 people are still under evacuation in LA in the 10th day of deadly infernos. The Palisades fire is now 31% contained and the Eaton fire is 65% contained, in large part due to the more milder weather conditions. But more fire-fueling winds are expected to move through the area next week. CNN's Julia Vargas-Jones says the sense of community is strong, but so is a sense of indignation, with families seeking answers.
They want to go and survey the damage. They want to be able to tell their kids at least, when is it that we can return to something, a semblance of a home.
The Israeli Security Cabinet has approved a ceasefire deal, paving the way for the return of the first hostages from the Gaza Strip as early as this weekend. That's news. In sport, a new Sail GP format is being trialled in Auckland ahead of the regatta's debut in the city of Sails later this afternoon. The 11 teams, minus France, who are absent due to a wing sail issue, used their practice session to preview a split fleet format. Sail GP Chief Executive Sir Russell Coutts says a solution was needed to deal with the expanding field.
We've now expanded to 12 teams, which makes it a pretty crowded racecourse, particularly in a confined stadium venue like this one. That provides extra challenges for the teams as well, and particularly with the new foils.
Racing is underway from 4 p.m. Emma Raducanu is relishing the opportunity to return to centre court at the Australian Open in Melbourne. The 2021 US Open champion is first up on Rod Laver Arena this afternoon against second seed Iga Swiatek from 1:30 p.m. Raducanu has never beaten Swiatek in 3 previous meetings. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.